welcome to another video. Hope you're all well. So today you join me back at probably what is my favourite water on this ticket, and that's Tockenham Reservoir. So I've just got here, it's about 10 cars in the car park, so I'm expecting it to be a little bit busy. But yeah, as you can see, the sun's out. Hopefully they're not too occupied on sunning themselves on the surface. But yeah, we're going to do a lap. Just come in from the car park, so I'm just going to do a lap, see if I can locate any fish. After all, location is key. So yeah, I'm going to head up, do a lap of the lake, see if I can find anything, and go from there. So just in here is some specimen, a no fishing area. Goes right back. There's usually quite a lot of fish in here. You can usually sometimes the water's quite dirty today, but usually when it's clearer you can see them sort of coming in, coming out. They sort of come along the reeds, come down and go in. Yeah, it's a bit too dirty today. Come on to the social bank, which you can see the whole of the bowl. So I've got a good sort of good view area of the whole bowl. I've been here for sort of 5-6 minutes and I've not seen anything, no fizzing. It is quite warm, and I've noticed down here there's a lot of water spiders, so I wonder if that's going to be like it all over the lake. Possibly. Possibly have them feeding off the surface, but there is someone in the woods. I'm just going to walk around to the woods now and see if I can see anything that side. So I'm just coming into the third swim along in the woods. Now, the guy 2 pegs down to my left, he's had a 15 and he's lost one in the reeds, which is where I was in the last video that you would have, in my last video if you've watched that. But I haven't seen literally anything to go off so far. I forgot my Polaroids, which isn't helping. But yeah, I can't see any fizzing or anything showing itself. It's very warm, so I do wonder if they are going to be up in the upper layers on the surface, which obviously they will be moving around then, so yeah, gonna walk along the dam wall. It's just along there, and setting up. It's literally been a fish sucking away at something in the reeds down there. Yeah, like I say, I'm going to walk along the dam wall. That way I can see not only the whole of the bowl area, but I can see down the leg of the lake. It goes down there as well. Just see if I can locate anything. Just love this lake for some reason. So again, just come into one of the first swims along the dam wall. I haven't really seen anything to go on yet. The wind is the wind is pushing up this end, so it is warm. You see the sun's out, wherever it is up there somewhere. But yeah, I mean, I definitely think the fish will probably end up following this warm breeze up. Yeah, as for shows or fizzing, yet to see anything, so I'm not really gonna walk on down the grassy bank to my right and complete another lap and just keep my eyes on the water and see what I can see. Just hope that I can get on them. I don't think I'm going to set up until I do actually see something concrete that I can go off. Now, if I don't see any fizzing or any actual shows, then I don't think I will set up just yet. It's now, just coming up 5. I've got to about 10 o'clock tonight. So I've got time to sort of give it an hour and just try and find something to actually go off. Yeah, I walked down that grassy bank on my right hand side. Oh, there was one there. But unfortunately I can't actually, I don't think, I might be able to access it actually. I'll keep my eyes on that and see if I can see anything else. took me an hour to decide on where I'm going to fish. I'm still not 100%. I don't. Oh, there you go. Well, that's made that decision for me, I think. I was just about to say, I've been here an hour, I've done 3 laps to nothing, and then I've just come into here now because I was going to set up in here. There's another one, purely for the fact that I've got a good view of the rest of the water. I walked in, and there's been 2 shows literally straight after, one after another. There's another one. I just need to figure out where I'm going to be best accessing that. I think it's going to be from the peg to the left of me, I think. Okay, so I'm going to get in there and get the rods out, because at least then I've still got a good view of the water from them pegs. So yeah, if I do see anything else that, you know, gives away the fish's location, I can move on to it. Obviously, as long as I'm not going to be jumping between people and, you know, disturbing their fishing, because that's not what I want to do at all. I think a lot of people jump into swims straight away. It's almost like they have a swim in their head before they even get to the lake that they want to go to. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. If you're at a limited time, you just want to be out on the bank fishing, then, you know, I guess go for it. But, well, I don't get that much time to go fishing. I do like to try and make each session out the best I can make it. If that means I'm walking around for an hour trying to locate fish, then so be it. So at the end of the day, if that puts me on fish, and I already feel more positive of me angling, and feel like I'm in for a better shout, fishing on what I've seen, rather than just turning up and flicking your rods out to, I don't know, maybe spots that you've caught fish from before or seen fish. I mean, it's each their own, but it's just the way I prefer to do it. I definitely feel like they are. I mean, that wind's definitely got up, which is making the chance of any fishing being covered up by the ripple, but the sun's gone and it's come over pretty overcast. It's not supposed to rain. If it does, so be it. I've got right. It is a southwesterly wind, which is pushing right up into this corner. I mean, it has chilled off quite a lot of that wind since I've been here. But yeah, I mean, it's a tough one. There's a fish sort of just here, around about here, when I was still over in that swim there even. I wasn't quite sure whether it was a excuse me, whether it was a carp or a tent or a bream, but it was the only sort of the first thing within an hour that I've seen, so I've moved on to it. And obviously now I've come in, there's been 2 shows out here, so I'm just gonna, there's a guy in the end of the woods, there's a guy in this swim, there's 2 swims between them, but I think that's a bit too far out for them pegs, so I think if I go to my left 1 or 2 swims, then I might be able to get out to them. I'll give it a go, see what happens. I'll get the rod set up, I'll show you my rigs, and I'll yeah, we'll go from there. So real quick, I've just seen a show right out here, definite carp. So I've just got lead clip, 2-ounce lead, 10-inch hook length, which is end trap semi-stiff. I've got a little bit of strip back, BB, and I've just got a multi-rig. Should show you under the foam, but there's size 6 barbless curve. No, it's not, it's a wide gate barbless, size 6, with a DNA halftone, pink pop-up. I'm just going to get that out now and fire a couple of audio rounds, sort of freebies. There's another show in the distance. Yeah, get that rolled out and then get the other one set up. So just a quick one. I brought the other rod in. I found a nice hard spot out there, 13 wraps. I've just got, on this rod I've got probably 18 inches of tubing to a lead clip to a 2-ounce lead. Then I've got a 12-inch hook length. Again, excuse me, end trap semi-stiff down to what is going to be a snowman rig. Got a little kicker there, a size 6 curve barbless with a bug bottom bait and I think it's an okay wafter. So it'll just sit. That's a pop-up, sorry, so we'll just sit on out there. So I'm going to get out there now. Like I say, I've got one at 13 wraps. And I'm going to put the other one at 12. And then just put a spread of bait around it. So yeah, get them out and I'll catch up with you. Right, rods are out. So we've got one at 13 wraps towards a gap in the tree, and then one at 12 and a half wraps. Sorry, it's the other way around. 13 wraps towards this peak here, and then 12 and a half wraps to that gap in the tree. There's a gentleman in this swim. One of his rods is directly in front of me, so I do just need to go careful. I mean, it's not affecting me, so I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, it shouldn't affect me. My left arm rod is going from my tip out, so we should be fine. His bait is around about here. So as long as he's on his rod reasonably quick, if he does get a take, then should both be fine. But yeah, rods are out. Have a little mascot down there. But yeah, sit down, have some dinner, have a drink. I've also put probably 30, anywhere between 30 and 40 baits scattered out all over them both. And let's have a look. Yeah, I've just got 18mm bug with 15mm a 7. So yeah, anywhere between 30 and 40 of them spread out over the area. So I'm just going to sit back, keep my eyes on the water, hope that something will happen. I haven't seen anything since I've seen 4 fish shot in front of me, which is why I've put 2 rods, you know, probably 4 or 5 rod lengths apart between them. But I can see the majority of the water, so yeah, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled, and like I said, if I do see anything that I can move on to, I will, if I think it's worth sort of moving. But yeah, fingers crossed, you will see me soon with the fish. So I've actually I'm moving rods just because the wind's absolutely battering and sort of making the tips bounce around. So I've put them down there. I've got tips lower, which has eliminated any of that, which is helpful. But I have also changed around now. My right hand rod is there's been 4 or 5 shows in the exact same place, which are just around about here. There's 7.5 wraps, and then there's been two different fish show literally about here, which is just an underarm flick. So I've put that out there. Annoyingly, there's so many fish that are showing around here. I say that they're more around about here, but the guy in the corner's got his rig around about here, just on the edge of the shadow. I can't fish it from here, but obviously I want to keep one rod. Definitely want to keep one rod on that right hand spot, because there's been fish coming up there for quite a while now. But yeah, we'll see what it is. There's a guy in that end peg, so I can't go into the end peg in the woods. There's another one there. Missed it. But yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, it's now, I think, around about 7:30, might be at 8 o'clock. But yeah, the light is slowly starting to fade. So the rods are out. And the fingers are crossed. Got my little mascot down there helping as well, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we can nick ourselves a fish. Well, the fish are definitely starting to show. They're right over me as well. So yeah, I'm quietly confident. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen anything else apart from what's going on over me. It's about 15 foot of water that I'm fishing in. Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing I've really seen to go off, so I've acted on it, and you know, that's what I'm fishing to. Yeah, it's time to sit back, relax, eat some dinner and have a drink. And hopefully we'll see them bobbins dancing very, very soon. Tell you what, it's not a bad view to be eating your dinner, is it? Pesto pasta, chili flakes, salt, pepper, boom. Come on, you carp. Oh, so far it just doesn't seem to be happening. Like, there's so many fish showing over my spots that, I mean, I know they might not necessarily be feeding. But yeah, there's so many fish showing. Now, it has been quite warm. The water is quite warm. So I don't know if they're up in the layers. I was going to whack a zig out, but I sort of committed to my spots for the last hour and a bit. So I've committed. Put a little bit of tiger nut and boiling mix over the top. Yeah, I mean, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 8 people fishing the bowl. There's quite a lot of activity around and no one's having any luck, but I mean, this is probably what I would call the witching hour, really. It's 8 o'clock now, so I've got about an hour and a half. So I can get back at a reasonable time. I've got work tomorrow, but hopefully something will happen. Like I said, there's a lot of activity about. The rest of the gear is on the barrow ready to go, bar my rods, my net and my chair that I'm sat on, and my tripod back there. But yeah, I'm ready to move if I think that, you know, I might be able to get something better elsewhere. Then I will go, because there's a lot of fish showing in the corner of the reeds. I first swim in the woods, the guy's not actually fishing them spots. He's fishing the margins. So, yeah, I think if he was to go, I think I would jump in there. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Can't complain an evening like that. What's there? A beautiful evening. Yeah, if anything does happen, then you will see me soon, hopefully. safe to say. It paid off. The con was about £6–7, I'd imagine. Nothing massive, but saved a blank. I got a mat and everything set up, and I've just realised it's in a massive ant's nest. There's ants everywhere, so I don't fancy getting down on that one. But yeah, happy days. And that was took on my left hand rod, literally just packing up, and yeah, left hand rod went ripping off. Let's get it back. Come here, mate. Such a glamorous release. Look at that. Well, it sure was a blank saver. Well, that's the end of this session, guys. Gears in the van, and I'm ready for bed. Yeah, little fish, like I say, probably only £6–7 common. Saved the blank, but it was just good to be out. So I do hope you have got this far. If you have got this far, I hope you like the video. And if you have liked the video, then please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss any future video uploads. And if you'd like to leave a comment down below, then that's absolutely brilliant. I do also have Facebook and Instagram, so do get over and follow on the socials. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the next one.